Well, welcome back to the Sharon Moore Show. Today I'm live here at the Harley Davidson motorcycle dealer / service center. This is something I really always wanted to do. Never thought of getting a bike myself, okay? Yeah, I'm scared of those things, man. There's not enough bumpers and not, you know, it's got a great sunroof, but a little bit more bumpers and fenders would do good for me. We'll get a chance to talk to some of the riders. But one of the things I want to talk about is the safety in them. A couple of guys have gone. I've lost a few friends on them. There's so many other issues about a motorcycle that I want to talk about. Harley Davidson is probably one of the first that's been around forever. Forever and ever. Ain't going to be around forever, probably. Back here at the Sharon Moore Show, talking to my dear friend, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Hey, Justin, only look in the camera, talk as loud as you can now.
Yeah, sure.
You ride the Harley Davidson motorcycle?
I do, yeah. I've been riding for 6 years now.
You're not scared of those things?
Oh, no, it's the difference between scared and respect. You gotta respect the bike.
Ah, that's what I need to know. Tell me about respecting the bike.
Oh, that's number one. That's key for safety, key for having fun, really. You gotta respect the bike. You gotta ride it and know that if you're afraid of it, you get hurt, and if you're not afraid of it, you really get hurt.
Do you ever think you need a few more bumpers and fenders on that thing?
I think they get in the way. It could be good though.
But it must be an advantage going through the traffic.
Oh,
especially
definitely.
Rush hour.
Definitely, you can kind of shuck and jive, and where you have 2 or 3 escape routes in a car or truck, you got 10 of them on a bike.
Tell me, how did you start riding, and at what age?
I started riding at 17. Dad was always riding bikes until I got to the age where I was ready to, and it was time to step up and do it.
Tell me about why Harley?
Born and bred with Harley. You gotta love the look, you gotta love the sound, and there's just something special about them. Comfort.
I see you wearing your shirt.
That's right. That's right. This one here's from Michigan.
Which Harley do you ride?
I've been riding an 88 Sportster with an 883, and I'm in the market for a new one, bigger bike.
Woo! Now, you're a small guy. How do you control all that weight and everything?
Oh, yeah. Anybody of any size can ride any size bike. It's all about focus and just paying attention. You really guide the bike, otherwise it does all the work.
Let me take it someplace where I probably shouldn't. But a lot of guys have gone. A lot of guys have been hurt, injured, and even transitioned over from riding a motorcycle.
That's right.
We hear about it all the time. You ever thinking about that, or what do you think of that?
Oh, definitely. I think everybody has their time, and everything in everyday life is a risk. And I enjoy this one, and I try to enjoy it as responsibly as I can. A lot of times it's making mistakes on your own part, whether it's paying attention to everybody else or just being a little reckless. So you try to minimize that and have a good time.
What do you say to first-time riders, guys that want to get a big Harley and and so forth? What do you say? How to go about it? What should they be looking at?
Right. Number one thing, I think everybody should have a safety course. I took one at 17. It was Dad's rule and state law, and I think it's really key. It doesn't teach you how to ride a bike, but it teaches you to begin respecting one. And then having a mentor, someone who's been riding for many years, is always really nice. And starting out slow and knowing your limits in the size of a bike and knowing your limits as a rider as to whether you go for rush hour or you kind of start out off in the country, a little bit more low key and things like that.
Justin, tell me, probably one of my last questions.
Okay.
Why do they have to be so loud?
Well, there's a couple reasons. One is it's pretty doggone cool, and the other one, I'm an advocate of louder pipes because it turns heads, not just for show, but for being seen. When you're a little kid, everybody teaches you to look both ways before you cross the road. You look for a car, a truck, or a school bus, but no one mentions a motorcycle. And something about those loud pipes always makes you look.
You should be one of us standing on the curb or something, waiting at the bus stop, and one of you guys come by, and it's like an earthquake and all.
Oh yeah,
all the car alarms are going on.
Yep.
Do you feel sorry for us at all?
Oh, when it's a late night or an early morning, I sure do. But midday, I kind of enjoy it.
What does your neighbor say when you take that thing out for a spin?
Well, there's a couple of different views. I'm sure about 1 in every 3 enjoys it, and the other 2 of those 3 don't.
Anything you want to say in closing about the Harley, about riding a motorcycle, about the theory of riding it?
Right, I love it. I think it's something that is a risk, and it's something that if you truly have the drive to do it, you should definitely give it a try. It's like nothing else in the world, and I think more people should be able to find it as an escape from everyday life.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. My man Justin, he put it down. He says, hey, listen, it's okay to go ahead and get one.
Right.
What'd you say? Just be safety first and
be respectful of the bike.
And be respectful of the bike. Thank you for coming out.
That's it. Thank you.
Here at the Sharon Moore Show. Well, hello, Oliver.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thank you so much for having us here at the Sharon Moore Show.
You bet.
Really appreciate it.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Well, today I've had the honor to speak with Mr. Oliver Shokouh, and the owner.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just say this. If you don't believe God can do the impossible, this is a moment for us at the Sharon Moore Show. Let me say hello, Oliver.
Hello. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
You know, Harley has a long history of fine motorcycles. Can you tell me, how did you get started with them?
Well, I was always an enthusiast. Loved the sound and look of Harley back as a child, and I went ahead and got a degree in mechanical engineering, and I did that for a while, but I thought it'd be more fun to get involved with Harley Davidson as a dealer. So I became a dealer back in 1976.
Wow, isn't that something? How has bikes changed since then? I'm sure it's tremendous.
Well, they've changed as much as cars have since 1976. I mean, they're always getting upgraded and improved, and you know, all the differences in styling and so forth.
What do
comfort.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on.
What do you say about safety with motorcycles and the respecting of motorcycles?
Well, motorcycles are inherently dangerous. That's probably one of the attractions about them. You know, it's of course, living is dangerous. You know, you can get killed by a bus crossing the street. But of course, motorcycles are obviously more dangerous than automobiles, because you got to have the sense of balance. You're on two wheels, you're not on four wheels, and so you always have to be aware of that. And you got to be trained properly. I recommend everyone to go through the motorcycle safety courses and before starting to ride, and to take all the precautions and all the training they can get.
Well, that answers my next question in terms of new riders. Can I ask you a personal question? They always ask me before I was about to do this interview. They said, ask him about how come the tailpipes have to be so loud?
Well, you know, the tailpipes, as they come from the motor company, they're all legal. They meet, you know, the legal noise standards. But some riders like them loud because they like the sound. And that's one of the things that's attractive about a Harley, is that sound of a motor, that potato, potato, potato sound that it has, the classic sound of a Harley. So they like that, so they revise their mufflers and render them illegal, but then, you know, it serves their purpose. And then there are those that say, well, save loud pipes save lives. Loud pipes save lives, and by that they mean they can hear you coming. So, so they hear you coming before they actually see you. So.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do we look for from Harley Davidson in the future? Which way is Harley headed in style and the innovation of the motorcycle and the Harley?
Oh gosh, I wish I knew which way they're heading. I mean, they don't tell us those things. That, you know, they surprise us every year. With all the new products. Obviously they're constantly improving the quality of their bikes. They're improving the styling of their bikes to meet what they perceive as what the riders want to see, and in styling what the trends are, and you know, they try to stay ahead of the market.
Just want to say thank you so very much for having us here in your fine office here at the Harley Davidson Center in Glendale, California, and we greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sharon. Good luck with that. Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
Here at the Sharon Moore Show.